to introduce a very good friend, colleague from the University of South Florida. It's a very, very small university just down the I-4 somewhere. But Dr. Jihan is an excellent friend to many, many of the colleagues from the Rosen College of Hospitality Management. He's one of the leading scholars in technology in our field. His bio is on the app, so please do have a little look because it's very, very extensive. He's highly experienced. Jihan, welcome to Orlando.
Thank you.
And thank you very much indeed for coming.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is, as Al said, Dr. Jihan Cobanoglu. I am from the University of South Florida. I would like to thank Dean Wang and also the conference organizers for inviting me here. I know you're eating your lunch, so this is not going to be difficult. It was a challenge for me, so I would like to take this challenge, and I will try to do this as quickly as possible. So today, what I'm going to present to you is the results of the think tanks that we've been doing around the world about hospitality and tourism 2020. And before I do that, I thought that I was going to have more students here, but just to tell you about what I'm doing right now, my full-time job is at the University of South Florida. I'm a McKibbon Endowed Chair Professor. That's my first job. But I also direct a research center, which is called M3 Center for Hospitality, Technology and Innovation. Thanks to John McKibbon, who has given us a generous donation that enabled this wonderful center that we are doing a lot of great stuff. I also am serving as the president of a global organization. It's called Association of North America Higher Education International. This is a not-for-profit organization. I have 1 or 2 slides about it. If you would like to be a member, it's free of charge. We have about 6,000 members from 100+ countries. I also edit 3 journals and very proud to be also associate editor of Tourism Review with Professor Wallace here. He's the editor-in-chief. And I am, my major journal is the Journal of Hospitality and Tourism Technology. I was the founding editor of that journal. Right now, journal is right here. It is site score, it's Scopus and ESCI index. It was 1.70 to 269 in 2018. The journal is growing amazingly, so thanks to many of you in this room who actually supported the journal by being on the editorial board. Actually, Dr. John here is one of the assistant editors, and many, of course, the faculty here support. I think Rosen is #1 faculty who's publishing in JHTP. So for that one, I would like to thank all of you. ANAHI, the organization, as I told you, is a global organization. ANAHI.org is the website. If you'd like, you can go and look at there. We do a lot of different stuff for the student here in this room. I would like to tell you, maybe even faculty members. We also do a webinar series. Some of you actually may have seen, or actually some of the faculty here, even PhD students, were a speaker at some of these webinars. Just to give you an example, Ravi Dar, he is the distinguished chair professor at Yale University. He is the director of Consumer Insights, actually started the distinguished webinar series in 2017. This lecture is recorded, and they are all free of charge, by the way. They are all widely available, publicly available on our website, anahi.org. This one you must watch and you must give to your students if you are teaching anything related to marketing. It's amazing. And this lecture was very good. I moderated that session. Jason Shao, maybe you know him, is the editor of Academy of Management Journal, Impact Factor 16, one of the best journals in the management field. He also was there's many more, right? I think we had about 30 to 40 speakers. Of course, it's too many to mention here, but I would like to invite you to be a member and also go. We also have 2, now soon to be 4 open access journals. 2 open access. They are not predatory journals. 100% free to submit, publish, or access articles. This is an amazing success story here, Journal of Global Business Insights. It's in its 4th year, and the articles have been downloaded more than 40,000 times, which is, kind of like similar to what I had JHTT after 7 years. So very successful. We also have another journal called Journal of Global Education and Research. This is a brand new journal, by the way. And again, Dr. John will serve as one of the associate editors for this journal. And Dr. Faisal Ali will be major editor. I will be the editor-in-chief. This journal will be launched actually next week. We are almost ready to go. Journal of Global Hospitality and Tourism, of course, open access. And this journal is in the works. It's being cooked right now. We are targeting to launch this journal by the end of this year. which is what my center also does a lot. We also have in a few weeks, if you are around, if you'd like to come to this wonderful conference, we will be having this conference, Global Conference on Education and Research, at UCF, University of South Florida, Sarasota, not too far from here. Usually takes about 2 hours to drive there. And this conference, we will have en vivo workshop the whole day, 21st of. If anybody's interested, again, go to glossar.org, you'll be able to get information. Anybody has not been to Istanbul but would like to go to Istanbul, this is the chance for you. It's an amazing excuse. Deans love it because this is an amazing conference, a global conference on business and economics. Also, we will have jointly at the same time global conference on hospitality, event, tourism, and leisure management, hotel conference for sure. It's going to be in my hometown. I'm from Istanbul, so I would love to welcome you to my home country and come. This is the only city in the world that sits on 2 continents, Europe and Asia. So you'll be able to even walk from Asia to Europe if you could. Again, the website is globalconference.org. Please do that. Okay, let's go into think tank. This was going to take 4 minutes. It took 4 minutes. So I'm very happy that at least for now we are on. At least I'm on the right track. So what is this think tank? So I don't know if any of you know here Mike Olson, Professor Mike Olson. Rest in peace. He passed away several years ago. He was a professor at Virginia Tech. When I was a PhD student at Oklahoma State University in 1990s, late 1990s, he actually was doing these think tanks. Maybe some of you may remember that. As a PhD student at that time, I was using his think tank reports in my assignments that I was doing for my classes. I used it in my dissertation. And, you know, he retired. 20 years passed by. The last one was 2001 when he did it. Almost 20 years passed by. Nobody has ever done a think tank. Bring a group of people together from industry, from academia, and then try to brainstorm what's going to happen in the future and create a research agenda. Nobody has done it. I was thinking to myself one day, I said, why don't we just do it? And I created this think tank series, and you will see what I mean in a second. So we call it Hospitality Tourism 2030, but this will be 2040, 2050, of course, futuristic look, and you will see the results now. What did we do? We did 3 think tanks so far. The first one was in Vietnam last year. Actually, King was there. I don't know if there's any other faculty was in Vietnam, but we did a wonderful conference in October in Vietnam. And this conference, we had the first think tank. And then the second one is in New York City in November. 1 month later, we wanted to cover the entire world. We want the results to be global, right? Not just US-centric or European, all around the world. That's why we had 3 different think tanks. The second one we did it at NYU, and then the third one we did in Cyprus. Cyprus is very little there, just south of Turkey there. I made it red color, but since it's a small country, it's hard to see, but that's the European version, right? And that was in February. So after these 3 think tanks, this is the pictures from Vietnam. You can see we had different groups. There was a travel group, there was a lodging group, there was a food and beverage group. All these people actually self-selected their groups and they met throughout the morning. So this think tank usually takes the whole day. We meet at 9 until 12, 12:30. They are meeting in groups. After lunch, they come, and this is another group there, another picture. Just picture after picture. This is just as it was happening, this is in Vietnam. And in the afternoon, people come and present. This is New York City. A lot of industry folks were there. And this is again one picture from one of the groups there. Another one, they are taking notes. See, what I'm going to present you is the results here. All these people, we had about almost 150 people participated in our think tanks in 3 different continents, covering all. So this is the actually afternoon session. We ate lunch. So the group leaders are presenting what the groups have actually came up with, which you're going to hear in a second. But the third one was in Cyprus. There was an Enter conference. Some of you may know this conference. And I'm also proud to be the vice president of IFIT, which is the organization that produces this conference. 2021 will be in Surrey. They call for papers. Please reach me. I will share my information at the end if you are interested to come to this. But that's a great conference, IT and hospitality tourism focused. We had the third one there. And we come up with some stuff. But is it enough just to ask industry people and also just to ask academicians to come up with these ideas? No. So what we have done is a global Delphi study with actually consumers, hospitality consumers, hospitality students, hospitality faculty members, all different stakeholders. So we did this study, it's still going on. The first phase has been done. As you know, Delphi study, what you do is you ask people to throw ideas, you get them back, and then you categorize them. This is an Excel sheet, actually. 3 research assistants have coded the data, as you just see it here. So people have submitted whatever that they thought the trends, not just technology, trends in general in hospitality and tourism that is facing future. So they wrote all of them here, and then we have coded them. Since there are 3 researchers, we then combined their codings for reliability purposes. This is a cloud actually from that particular Delphi study. What you have seen, the bigger the letters here or the words, the more times they have been announced. So let me tell you the top 10 trends that came from all of the above, right? The think tanks and the Delphi study, students, the industry folks. We had more than 3,000 people participating in the survey. So it's a very extensive survey globally. M3 Center was a sponsor. So, any idea, what's the top 10? Just throw me some words there. What would be the #1 trend in hospitality and tourism?
Technology.
What else? Sustainability. Robotics.
Blockchain.
Blockchain. Please give me some ideas. Let's see if you're going to get it right. Virtual reality.
Big data.
Big data.
Customer service.
Customer service. What? Micro-mobility. Wonderful. What's that?
Authentic.
Authentic. Let's see what they are. Of course, we categorize them. Many of the ones that you have said is actually under this one. #1 is technology. So this one has a lot, which I'm going to focus in this presentation in a second. Sustainable tourism is #2. Alternative tourism is #3. Experience tourism is #4. And again, each of them is actually a presentation by itself. So I'm not going to go into all of them. I'm just reporting the results in summary. Artificial intelligence came so strong that we had to report as another trend, not just part of technology. Food tourism was #6. Competition, global competition was #7. Social media, marketing was underneath. Shared economy was #8. Personalization, customization, creating the product just for the person. And wellness tourism is #10. There is also 11 and etc., which is over tourism, by the way. We have 20 of them, but I will be publishing those results very, very soon. The second stage of the Delphi study is to send this to the experts, have them actually rank it to see if it's going to be the same rank that have people said. Okay, so now let's talk about what actually these think tanks have taught. World population. What's the world population today? Anybody know? How many people are there on Earth today?
All of them.
7.1,
2.
6. This is actually growing. This is actual counter that counts the world population. So we have 7.6 billion right now. By 2050, it will be 9.3 billion people, right? This is all different religions from UN, etc. Is this a good news for us? Yes, it's a good news. For hospitality people, that's good news. Why? More people, more tourists, right? That's how you will look at it. But it's not really like this. Not only the world population is changing, but also something else is changing. This is from WTO, World Tourism Organization. Look at these statistics. It's a busy slide. Just look at 1990. At that time, there were 435 million international visitors. Somebody visit from their country to another country. If you look at the, I don't know if there's a, anyway, if you look at 1990, the distribution, only 1/3 came from the developing countries. 2/3 of the international tourists came from developed countries. When you look at 2015, that's the first year that there were more than 1 billion international visitors, almost 50-50. You see the distribution? So that's changing, right? So now we are having tourists that are coming from developing countries. Everybody knows the reason, obviously. China has now surpassed Germany and UK combined in terms of tourism spending, right? And of course, this created a huge problem, which is called over-tourism, trap number 11. I didn't list it there, but it's there. So now you are knowing this, news after news. They are saying in Venice they don't want you. Actually, they protest. The local boat owners are actually blocking the cruise ships to come to Venice because they don't want 4,000 people, 10 ships come every day to Venice, 40,000 people come and along with everybody else. So Barcelona, the same thing. Venice are now thinking about charging people money to get into Venice. Barcelona is saying that this isn't tourism, it's an invasion. And a lot of folks here are actually studying over tourism, but it is one of the realities that's the future that we need to look very good. So there's a lot of research that needs to be done in this area. Why this is happening? Just like all this stuff that I already mentioned. The world population is growing, also middle class is growing, so we have more and more people. What's the solution? Now, futuristic, the think tank participants have said that technology may actually be the solution. Smart city, smart tourism. My good friend here, Dr. Buharis, will, I'm sure, talk about it later, but smart tourism is actually very term that's being used a lot now. So, Internet of Things is what makes smart tourism enable, right? I define technology, anything that makes something better, cheaper, faster, more efficient, or more sustainable. So Internet of Things is actually, as you all know, so I don't need to show this, but if you're going to go buy a new refrigerator today, now what you are going to do actually is that this refrigerator can scan the RFID codes inside your refrigerator, can tell you if you are going out of milk. So it can text you. As a matter of fact, you can even program this that when your milk is going down, the wife doesn't have to call the husband. Actually, this refrigerator can go to Publix if you're in Florida, or Walmart, or wherever that you are, and actually can order this milk for you if you would like to do this. So this is the one example in the home, Internet of Things, right? This is continued. I see this picture. Anybody recognize this picture? I took this picture 14 years ago in the home of Bill Gates. I don't know if you know, but Bill Gates had the home of the future. This was created 20 years ago. I visited about almost 15 years ago when I started first at the University of Delaware. This actually is scanner of RFID codes, whatever that you have in the kitchen. Based on what you have in the kitchen, it actually tells you that what you can cook. It gives you recipes. If you have spaghetti, chicken, and cream, it tells you you can make fettuccine alfredo with chicken, for example. And not only tells you that you can make it, but it also tells you how to make it. So you can actually see the reaction here. So this is reality. At that time, only Bill Gates had this. But today, many more people. Smart streetlights. I'm sure that Chicago Parks already implemented this. This not just gives the light for security purposes, which is very important in tourism. By the way, security is also one of the trends. I think it was like number 12 or 13. Very important, but also this actually is an Internet of Things, traffic info, parking availability, surveillance for security, and weather quality. There are sensors over there which actually tells you that if the weather is good or not. All of you know in China they are struggling with this and they're working very hard to solve this problem. As I told you, many things like this is going to give you the places that you can park. That's going to make life easier. Not just for the residents, but also for tourists as well too. So this is, for example, for disabled people to increase their quality of life. This wheelchair will talk to this traffic light, will give that person enough time to pass the street without doing any interaction. It's all automatic. Now there is also golf courses, right? Florida is a heaven for golf courses. There's so much green space, and in America you know that. And that's a lot of waste of resources. Some people, sustainable tourism folks are blaming country clubs for doing this. But now there's all automatic sensors inside the grass, which senses the humidity, that tells you to water the grass or not. Saves about 40% energy. Most of the golf clubs are now using this. And now we are also using smart air conditioning. The old air conditioning, split air conditionings were very inefficient in terms of energy. Today we are doing chiller plants. What did our ancestors do when we didn't have a refrigerator? You know, we have a refrigerator only for a couple of hundred years, right? Before that, we didn't have a refrigerator. We still had milk. We still had meat. What did our ancestors do? Anyone know? They dig a hole in the ground, 2, 3, 4 meters or whatever feet that comes to, and then they would burn them in there so that it keeps cold. Chiller plants are exactly the same mentality. You dig about 30, 40 meters, you put a big tank there. When you put that tank and you put inside water in that tank, 30 meters down, guess what happens? It becomes cold. You don't have to cool it. Then you take that cold water, put that into the pipes, put the hot air in the air, through those cold pipes, you get free AC. This saves about 70% energy compared to that. This is from my university, actually. My university just switched to this one about 5 years ago. Amazing. Of course, the electric meters are all now Internet of Things, right? This is part of smart city, which is part of smart tourism. Look at this. This is a robotic eel, which is going to be used now in many different places, not just for beach quality, but also drinking water quality. Look at what happens here. This is a robotic eel. It just swims, but as it swims, it takes some water as a sample, analyzes it, and then sends the results to you, to the consumers, to the municipalities, real time, right? On real time. So you can actually go to, we had red tide here in Florida for some time. You could have used one of these, and then you could have actually seen what's going on with the beach quality there on time. Same thing is happening with sustainability. Number 11 didn't come here. It was number 2. I'm sorry, in the thing. So this is in Dubai what they are using. Plastic is the enemy of humankind, right? It was the biggest friend, but now it's become the biggest enemy because of all of this stuff. This machine actually is collecting plastic as you go along, and it collects 350 kilogram plastic every day. So we're going to see more and more technology like this to help us to become sustainable. Right? Tourism needs to be sustainable. Otherwise, we will not have tourism when 9 billion people live on Earth by 2050. So traffic lights can adjust. Crime prevention, security, right? Very important. This has been used in many different countries. Denver have piloted this in the police car. There is a scanner which scans all the plate numbers by the cars that are driving by. If any of those drivers are seized by the legal authorities, it alerts the police driver. Police doesn't do anything. It's all automatic, and then they capture 835,000. This was a pilot now. It's used all over California and Colorado. You may have seen this in China, right? Chinese are famous of face recognition, this technology. Actually, this technology is used in a classroom where the teacher can detect if the student is not paying attention. If they are sleeping, if they are not happy. They actually, seriously, look, this is the graphic. If they are not attentive, if a student is not attentive 3 times during the class period, their parents get an email. Actually, not email, WeChat, right? Chinese use WeChat all the time. So they say that your kid, your son, your daughter, who you create a dream for him or her, is actually sleeping in the class. So pinch him. So you can even send an electronic pinch if you want to. That's not invented yet, but hopefully soon. Face Deals is actually an extension of this technology, right? This is the think tank results I'm reporting to you. So this is face recognition in the classroom, and then Face Deals, as you know, as you go into the restaurant, look what's going on here.
We just walk into an establishment like this, just like normal, and
Just order something.
that's right. When we walk in, we'll start deciding what we want to order,
Okay.
and this will actually be the moment when
Oh,
I got a deal.
I don't know, something just came up on my phone here. Welcome, Leslie.
What happened there is that, thank you. What happened there that you have seen that this person actually walked into the restaurant, Face Deal camera at the door, recognized them, and they got a deal immediately. So if you have a public social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, and if you're posting stuff there, if you're like me, you will see that I always eat sesame bagel with extra cream cheese, coffee with cream and sugar. So they will know that they can actually personalize my experience based on that one. This is actually happening as we speak. So mobile payment is another trend, right? China is a leader on this one. There's a lot of Chinese folks here. They know very well. To a level that they actually tested this living in China without any cash or plastic, not credit card, just WeChat or Alipay. 1 month they could do it. To a level that one day I was walking on the streets of Beijing. I go to China quite often. And then there was a beggar. He came and he asked money from me. Of course, being an academic, we have a lot of some money? No. I show my empty pockets. And he told me, no problem. You can give me money on WeChat. Don't worry. If you don't have money, no need to worry. So now I gave him 5 RMB. Is it 5 RMB good money to give to beggar? He looked at not very happy. Maybe he was expecting like 100 RMB, but I didn't give. So to this level. But this creates security problem, right? Look at what's going on. This is in the train. This person is actually paying, scanning the code. Now people are actually taking picture of people's code, and they are paying with that code. That's happening in China. So that's a security problem. I don't know if you heard of this or not, but these are very, these bicycles are very famous in China, right? One time, one gang came and they changed this QR code because this QR code you scan and you give a 300 RMB deposit to get that bike to use. When you return, that deposit is returned to you. People thought that they were actually renting the bike. They were actually paying somebody 300 RMB. They stole the money. The bike never unlocked. So this is happening. Research ideas, right? There's a lot of researchers here to a level that now number 1, number 2. Why am I saying this? You probably know this, right? Toto is a very famous Japanese company. Now, this is, of course, it does all the wash, all that good stuff. But if they took it to the next level, what is the next level? Actually, they analyze what you are doing. So you go to your hotel, you do your number 1, number 2, whatever is in there, then your wife gets the report on email. I'm kidding. Not your wife, you get it. Or your husband. But this is reality. What does that mean? Right? We're talking about 2030, 2040, 2050. I need 4 more minutes, Al. Is it okay? 4 more minutes. Can I do it? Okay, 4 more minutes, I'll be done. 12:30, that's what they told me. So, this is a lot of health implications, right? In the future, you are going to have this in your homes. And when you have this 5 days, if your analysis is abnormal, this toilet is going to call your doctor and make an appointment for you. So think about the life quality, right? So this is interesting. Transportation is the same way. We have this Dreamliner, which is the first plane that is made of plastic. $120 million this one, as opposed to $380 million previous versions. Now sustainability purposes. More and more things are coming up. Air taxis in Dubai. These are now kind of like a science fiction, but it's becoming reality. Actually, there are a lot of countries testing them. Autonomous flying car is being tested. You can see this video. The person, there will be carports, right? There's airports. There will be carports. You're going to drive to these carports with your car, just like you see in this video. And when you come to your carport, it will become a drone. Your car will become a drone, and it will actually fly you. So you will be able to fly wherever you want. And it's going to go about 400 kilometers per hour, which is the top speed that you're going to see. You know already Hyperloop, right? Everybody knows. That's going to reach the speed of airplane. 700 miles per hour is equal to what planes actually fly. So you'll be able to go in the train in a suction cup with the plane speed. So from San Francisco to Los Angeles, you'll be able to go less than 1 hour with this train. More and more stuff. This is in China. Virtual railroad. There is no railroad, but it's virtual. They invented this, which is, even if it's in freezing conditions, it's very safe. You can see they have been testing this. For the sake of time, I'm going to pass quickly. Autonomous cars is now becoming our life. I was in Las Vegas about a month ago, and I wanted to get a lift. And I got this email from Lyft. It said, Mr. Jihan, you are eligible to be matched with some of the first self-driving vehicles in Las Vegas. Do you want it? I opted in. I actually wanted to be there because there are some risks, but I was not lucky. I didn't get a self-autonomous car. Now, research, the think tank results are saying that ethics is going to be talked about this, right? What is the ethics? You know what researchers are talking about today about autonomous cars? If the autonomous car is going to kill somebody, who should it kill? They did survey. They asked thousands of people. They said the first person to be killed is cat. Second is criminal. Third is dog. Old woman is four. Old man, homeless, large man, large woman, executive male, goes up to the stroller. Stroller is the last person to be killed. Look at that. That's heavy, right? So this is all smart tourism. That's what we are doing. Many different trends, of course, robots. I'm sure that other speakers have already spoken about this. This is what we can change the ambience. I was in Istanbul a couple of days ago. This hotel is where you can change the colors in the room. by doing this. As a matter of fact, our university has a wonderful lab. So that's all coming. This is the Maslow's hierarchy. Now we have Wi-Fi, and battery is even more important than food, right? When you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you do, what do before you even go to the restroom? Check how many people like your picture on Instagram, right? See if that person, he didn't like it because he's jealous. That's what you're saying, before anything else. So, outlets with USB connectivity is coming up. And of course, you see, soon we will not need any cables because wireless electricity is here. In the future, they will connect outlets here behind the walls. You will not need that. And there's many more different things. Robots are becoming part of it. This is a self-cooking chef in China. There is Hyderabad, which is a hot pot restaurant chain. They're using stuff. So again, I don't have time, but I have all of these videos in my website, which I will give you. Pizza Hut has this. Virtual reality, we have expert here. Tim John is, I'm sure that he will be talking. This is interesting. That's my last slide, I think, coming up. This is the bed that actually you program before you sleep. It actually makes you dream what you want to dream. So think about it. It's amazing, right? So if you want, for example, I want to be, six-pack here. Instead of this, I see myself as six-pack with that. Of course, 3D, I don't have time. This is augmented reality examples. But last thing, jobs are disappearing. These are the jobs that are going up. These are the jobs. Yesterday, before I came here, I went to hcareers.com. Anybody know hcareers? That's the hospital careers. Look at the jobs. Look at the jobs that are available today, okay? Corporate director of social media. None of these jobs exist 10 years ago. Social media producer, e-commerce innovation manager, digital web production analysis. These are all hotel, by the way, all hotel companies. Look at this, senior analysis, web analytics. None of these jobs actually probably 5 years ago. Look more, e-commerce manager, integrated media specialist, enterprise data applications engineer, events technology manager, director of, not event manager, events technology manager, director of digital card manager, etc. So in conclusion, I'm done. What I would like to tell you that many jobs are going to go, many jobs are going to come. We as the educators need to get ready. Do we teach our kids to have these jobs in the school here, in my school, in all around the world? For this reason, on May 21st, 2019, we will be doing the first think tank on education. Come and join us in Florida at UCF, South Carolina. We will be, I think we had about 100 people that are going to come from 20 different countries. We are going to discuss what's going to happen in 2030, 2040. I predict that we will not have any universities as we know today. This transfer of information are going to be transferred to artificial intelligence and robots. Thank you so much.
Am I the only one that's freaked out by a smart toilet? I have a teenage son. I don't need a smart toilet. So tell me when there's a problem. But Jihan, marvelous. Thank you very much indeed.
This is my WeChat code, by the way. We can have you on WeChat for the Chinese folks. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me just give this.
And with the
My dean, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Don't take my desk.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to have a group photo.